brand the brand show. The brand it's the brand show. Come watch the show. Come bring all of. Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is performed by professionals under the supervision of professionals. Do not recreate or try any of these activities at home. To my left in the studio today is the Kid Toucher, the Man Dangler, the Dan Man, the Sand Dan, the Dune of Dans, the Hoover Dan, the Big Red Machine, the Daniel Son, and he's like it now. But who cares? How about them airplanes in India, huh? Them airplanes in India's. There's a Indian man who's apparently Superman. That's something we're going to talk about on the episode. Little fourth wall. An Indian Superman. Would you survive a plane crash? Oh, let me set a timer. Wow.
I almost really lost my mind. I was like, because I made a joke. I was like, let these mechanics not find my bag. They're going to take it. And then I really just thought these mechanics took my bag.
Strip searching the bag is crazy. Taking the whole bag is crazy. Searching, it's not that bad. Talk.
Hello. I turned my mic on.
That's the best I've ever seen your mic react.
Hello.
So there's apparently Superman.
Superman?
There's a Superman. And he's Indian.
Super bin man?
No, I'm dead ass.
Superman bin Batman?
He's...
You ever see that guy?
Superman bin Batman.
No, for real. His name is Superman bin Batman.
Superman.
Super bin Batman.
He was a man
shit. How fast do you think your laptop charges?
Stop. He was a man from India. You're walking in on a podcast.
No, the podcast is walking in on me.
No.
Hi, guys.
There was a man. Well, first of all, yesterday while we were hanging out, you tell me, Air India. I'm thinking LeBron James started playing in India. That's not what happened.
What?
Air India?
What the hell?
LeBron James? Eric Jordan? I'm sorry, Michael Jordan?
What the hell, LeBron James?
And then I saw the plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Jerked off to it.
How'd you feel?
I jerked off. And then after finishing with post-nut clarity, I realized, oh,
wrong video.
And then I saw another video where there's one of the Indian guys survived the plane crash.
I saw that too.
He's the Indian Superman.
Super bin Indian man?
That's insane. I watched that plane blow up.
You have to watch what we say, man.
What is up with you?
Someone called us racist.
Who?
On
I don't.
On a TikTok. I don't give a fuck.
On what, the Cat Williams?
I don't know. But
if it was a clip.
Maybe sometimes people should laugh a little bit. Oh, you have filters, brother?
Yeah.
My hero.
Not for you.
There you go.
All right, what you got? I try to start us off with the Indian thing. You tell me I'm racist. Go ahead.
I'm not saying you're racist. I'm saying where both of us are.
Who cares what the they think?
I don't.
You dude, that's not what it sounded like a few seconds ago.
See your reaction, see if you cared.
You, brother, I work with.
I work for a bunch of racists.
Legit. if they're not a white supremacist, they're a Black Panther. Like I work
for real.
I'm dead ass.
I'm on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. I mean, I would say I'm the most least not racist. Hello there. I'm sorry to interrupt this lovely, beautiful, phenomenal podcast number 61. But a quick reminder to like, follow, and subscribe. You can get the full video versions on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not, who cares? Now let's get back into the show. Where's Dan? Show.
I'm not racist. I have black friends.
That's like that's like the most cliche thing to say.
No, that really is. I've actually heard people say that in real life.
I have a few black friends. I just did it. You get me?
I'm not racist. I have a couple friends that aren't white.
So you don't like race? You don't like me doing racist jokes, gay jokes? What the f- do you want this podcast to be?
Bible.
You don't like quick questions? Like what else is there to do?
Bible study.
All right, lead it off. You're just doing that extra, right? You're being extra, right? It's part of the joke, right?
It is.
Okay.
They can't hear it. I'm watching the sound waves. Yeah, you thought. You thought. So in the book of Aladdin, verses 25 to 26, the carpet did fly, but the airplane didn't.
They didn't have Indian Superman to save them.
No.
Why didn't he fly and save the plane?
I don't know.
Why didn't he pick the plane up? Like,
he was too busy on a customer service call.
Just let everyone else die.
Before you hang up, let me talk to you about your extended warranty.
Apparently the plane couldn't get up. How you doing?
Apparently me and that plane had the same problem. It's like,
you just repeated the joke I made, yo.
Fuck. You didn't make the joke. I made the joke. You just pointed out.
What? I said the plane couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Like me.
Oh, I didn't hear that last part.
I didn't say that last part. But that was inferred.
I don't know why the CBD smells like French onion soup.
What's CBD? Why do you have... Oh. The goddamn algorithmic overlords are listening to us.
They love the...
No, they don't. They didn't pay us this episode. No one paid me in a while. You got to go see our sponsor. I don't know. I don't think they're sponsoring this episode. So,
all right.
You know who's sponsoring this episode?
Air Jewelry?
No. Air India. It's going to be very hard. I don't know why.
Why do you think it's so funny?
It's so funny to, first of all, step on ads. Because, all right, watch this. I'm working a bunch of podcasts. The best podcasts are the best ads are the ones where they just say, go ahead. Like, say whatever you want as your ad. Like, I trust my product so much and it's so good. You can say whatever you want. Make as many jokes about it as possible because my audience understands a joke. They're not idiots. Yeah. I hate being scripted. That's what it is.
I think we're very unscripted. You have a filter? If I have to ask again, you're not going to like it. Wow, you actually do have filter. I thought you were like rolling up cardboard, bro.
What do I look like?
Like, you don't want to know what you look like.
I'm a Steve Jobs. I'm an independent contractor. A hitman of sorts.
Hitman?
Uh-huh.
Hitman?
Uh-huh.
You know what a suck man is?
You remember Manifestation?
Manifestation?
Manifestation is a good one. It's a man at a fest. It's just... Nah, we could do better than that. No, fuck that. We could do better.
No, we can't.
At Gas Digital right now, they're begging me for podcast ideas. You know what they said specifically?
2, 1.
They don't want just two people on a... They don't want just two dudes sitting bullshitting about
so
stuff.
They saw us.
Pretty much. Well, no. We have something that differentiates us on this podcast.
We do.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Not I would hate myself. I would have nothing to live for.
Don't speak too quick.
Yeah, you want to introduce it?
So what differentiates us from the rest is a little something we like to call...
Can we break the fourth wall? It's just... There's a podcast in Philadelphia. It's called Digital Bazooka. And on Digital Bazooka, they do prank phone calls. Every podcast, they just prank phone call the most famous people. Like, they have a guest. One of the guests that they had, they prank called Lewis. When they had Lewis on, they like try to prank call Shane and just get the biggest person to prank call them.
What do you want to prank call?
Ooh, I like that.
We could definitely get somebody.
We could definitely do that right now, easily. It'd be hilarious. All right. Keep that in your mind.
Someone that would get mad, though. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. The
Yeah,
Dominican albino.
I was literally... He was my first thought.
Yeah, he'd be furious.
Call him while he's at work.
He also might be very cold, stilled, like non-reactionary, because he wouldn't take it serious.
Like, well, you're playing on my phone.
Exactly. Or it would have to be something
But that's why you gotta keep it up. Like, what do you mean playing on your phone?
Yeah, something, yeah. The point I'm trying to say is they started that podcast, okay? And they used to put the calls at the very end. Nobody watched the podcast instead. And then they started putting the podcast at the very beginning. They put the calls, the best part in the very beginning, right? Nobody watched till the end. You know what they did? What they do now, and they're very
Put it
popular.
right in the middle.
They do one in the very top, sprinkle them throughout, and that's pretty much it. And then they either like they end it on one, and then they sprinkle it. It's just sprinkled throughout the whole episode, so people can't just leave or skip
They're like, oh, I know what I want.
We need to force these dirty scumbags to listen to the
You
whole
dirty,
quick question.
Stinky motherfuckers.
What do you think about that? Because you texted me the other day something about quick questions, saying I don't know when we should. I don't remember. What did you say exactly?
Oh, that we should save it more for when we have someone on. Because for me and you, it's like half the time we're just giving the same answer.
I agree.
Even though we like really don't even mean to. It's just like, oh, that sounds funny. Let me say that. But meanwhile, that was funny last week.
No, I totally agree with that. But then I also learned that same episode, we just need to answer the questions funnier and different every time, and be more on point with them. Like, take it as training ground for when we go around to do big podcasts. Like, we've been asked every stupid question in the book.
Yeah.
Now, speaking about stupid questions, where's your phone?
Charger.
Oh, nice. Okay. So just use mine.
You're going to have to go first, brother.
And you have to go. I don't. This is the thing. We're going to do a little bit and then a little bit.
You're going to have to ask me first because I'm a little tired.
Okay.
Right now.
Let's get into some quick questions on the Brandon and Daniel podcast.
Featuring Daniel and Brandon.
I gave you a beautiful intro.
Did you?
The Hoover Dan.
Did you say I was outside looking for something that was inside this whole time?
No, that was said when you came inside. So, Dan, what's a better job? Bill Cosby as a bartender or Epstein as a child counselor?
I'm taking the drinks. I'm trusting Cosby with my drink.
Who are you?
I'm the great Dan.
The great Cosby.
I almost said the great Cosby.
That's what I thought you were. What are you?
I'm a ginger.
Where are we?
We're in the stew. HQ.
Why are you here?
To sit on it with my boy.
When are you leaving?
Probably like 45 minutes from now.
No, we can wrap it up before that.
Right, okay. That's good. We got shit to do.
Cool. What's something you want me to ask you?
What's on your mind, bro? How you been mentally?
I've been good, bro. I've been doing a lot of imaginary jerking off.
You're supposed to ask me. I don't care how you are. I literally texted you this morning.
I stepped on your joke.
You
stepped on my joke. You didn't even hear me step on your joke. So, yes, you're right.
I did just hear you.
You want to travel?
Hold on.
What is the next?
Wait,
whoa.
I'm not done.
What's the,
I'm not done.
Hey, this is my show.
Somebody said,
I'm asking the question.
Somebody said, I want a good morning text from the bros. What I text you this morning? What I text you this morning? Good morning, fruitcake. I ain't get no answer back.
What? Yes, I did. I replied.
No, you didn't.
That's fucked up.
5 a.m. Fruitcake. Oh, see, I didn't see that. It must not be in my phone. Nah, Pete. For some reason, when I use my GPS, like Apple Maps, if I'm not using CarPlay, like if I'm on Bluetooth using it, my phone opens up my messages and doesn't tell me when people text me.
You didn't see the notification or whatever?
No, I didn't see it. My phone opened it without me seeing it.
I replied when I woke up. No, yeah, I was knocked the fuck out.
This duty stick I got.
I didn't say. I said I did. What were we saying about sending the bros good morning text?
I don't remember, but you were just like, oh, bros don't text me good morning.
No, it was, and then I started asking you and Mr. Anonymous, hey, if you're up at 9 a.m, text me, because like that's the time I need to be waking
Mr.
up.
Anonymous was here last night. He's gonna be Mr. Anonymous. We have the Dominican albino. We have Mr. Anonymous.
True, they just have gotten their names.
They have, because Mr. Anonymous will sit in on episodes and just talk fourth wall, fifth wall. But no one will ever know who it is unless you know his voice.
Or unless you know who I hang out with, which means you're very close.
Which means you probably are Mr. Anonymous, or the Dominican albino, or me.
You're probably Mr. Anonymous listening to this, making sure that we don't mention your real name.
It starts with an H.
Starts with a Q. QAnon. Conspiracy.
You think QAnon was Donald Trump?
I think it was probably his team.
Or someone inside?
Yeah, like a marketing dude on his team.
Because whoever that was, they knew a lot.
Do you think they knew a lot?
I don't know. They knew more than I did.
What did they know? You remember the Shia LaBeouf Capture the Flag? Hey, look at you. It's okay. It's okay. It's just QAnon. Relax. It's just QAnon.
God, I just had a seizure.
It's just QAnon, bro. Relax.
Shia LaBeouf?
Do you remember the Capture the Flag with Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Shia LaBeouf posted a flag somewhere, and it was taken down. I'm going to get this wrong, so I'm going to repeat it.
So his flag was flagged?
It was a real life game of Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag.
Capture the what? Capture the what?
4chan.
Okay.
He had a sign. It was this flag. He will not divide us.
Mm-hmm.
And he just planted it somewhere, and every time he planted it somewhere, they took it down. And he had a live feed 24/7 just of the flag. Literally just this. It's just the sky. I'm going to put a picture of it because this is crazy without reference. Just a flag and a picture of the sky. And overnight, the people on 4chan would watch the stars every single night. And they were able to triangulate. And then they would go there and they were talking on walkie-talkies with the people watching it live saying, is this where the flag is? And then they found the flag and destroyed it. He never put that shit up again. Capture the flag using Ozonit techniques. 4chan. Yeah.
But like, was this a game that he was playing?
Shia LaBeouf Trump protest shut down after again moving to Liverpool. Is it what?
Oh, wait. So this is his Trump. He's taking a Trump protest to Liverpool.
It was a white flag with black text, part of a protest. The project was originally blah, 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 where it was the flag was then moved to a cinema in Albuquerque and later to an undisclosed location where it was defaced by alt-right activists. The project was intended to be a statement against Donald Trump's presidency running for the duration of his term. And 4chan said, bet. You want to fucking put a flag up somewhere and make publicity out of it? We're going to triangulate the location of that flag in the middle of nowhere.
Good, dude.
That's good.
No, these people are on the internet, bro. Like, they're really good. If they want to find it, they'll find it.
They are. They're just like...
They're like modern day pirates.
Yeah.
Like, you follow the stars to this flag.
Legit.
What is this, 1530?
And then on top of that, to have people actually go do it.
Right.
Like, you found the place.
No, that's like a well-organized team, right?
It was. No, it was. That's why when you're asking me who do you think is behind 4chan or something, I'm like, I think there's an actual team doing that. And if there wasn't a team at first, when it started to happen, they definitely took advantage and were like, all right, let's just feed this monster.
Now, would you think that 4chan would be more right-leaning, left-leaning, or neutral?
Right.
Okay.
Conservative. They were talking about legitimately Mr. Hang himself and Hillary Clinton and all of these people. Like, that's who they were predominantly speaking malicious things about. Trump's the future. Like, that's what I imagine the QAnon voice is. Yeah.
That's crazy. Was this protest like recently?
That was a while ago.
Oh, I thought that had to do with something with the riots going on.
No. This, what I'm talking about, was probably maybe Trump's first election. Either Trump's first election, 2016, or in 2020.
Supposed to be big protests tomorrow.
Where?
Apparently every major city. It's the No King's Day protests.
What does that mean?
I'm not so sure what it means, but apparently
Your eyes got really big for the
TikTok
audio listeners.
It's being organized allegedly by the heiress to Walmart. She's funding a lot of these protests.
What is the No King? What does that mean?
Apparently, it's a protest against Donald Trump, and it's tomorrow because tomorrow's his birthday, and it's during the military parade. It's going to be tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow's Trump's birthday?
Yeah, it's the 250th anniversary of the United States Army, so they're having a big military parade in Washington D.C.
Next year's, remember this?
Yeah, no.
Next year's going to be ridiculous. I thought his birthday was in July.
Well, he turns 79 tomorrow.
Okay.
So
yeah, exactly. His 80th in America. That's a big ass birthday.
So, yeah, there are apparently going to be big protests all over the place. But now, with the shit popping off in Iran, they're saying that there's a possibility that Iran might activate sleeper cells during these protests.
That'd be cute. Is this Dan's prediction?
This is
Dan Stradamus?
What Dan saw on the internet. I'm not going to take full credit for this prediction.
It's possible.
But if I'm in the city tomorrow morning, bro, and some shit pops off,
what are you going to do?
Shit myself. What do you mean, what am I going to do?
You got to get out of there.
I'm not trained.
I have.
Yeah, trained for what?
For
Fortnite?
terror.
You can't build no forts in real life, brother.
I'm trained for extreme combat situations in urban warfare zones, specifically specialized. You don't know my secret life. It's okay.
No, you're not no sleeper cell. You ain't no John Wick just because you look like him.
I could be an American sleeper cell.
Yeah, what's your activation?
Yo, that's a name of a movie.
You know what's
American
crazy?
Sleeper Cell.
There really is people like that.
Oh, 100%.
That don't even know until they're activated. Just activated. Just
Activate.
Crotch shot in the throat.
How do I activate you? You're
Activated.
sus. You're sus.
I'm activated. Oh, I'm gonna say that from now on when I'm with my girl. Damn, shorty, you got me activated right now.
When you're with who? Hello there. I'm sorry to interrupt this lovely, beautiful, phenomenal podcast number 61. But a quick reminder to like, follow, and subscribe. You can get the full video versions on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not, who cares? Now let's get back into the show. Where's Dan? Show.
What? What are you talking about?
No, you said something.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay. You said that a few times now.
Literally the first time I've ever.
No. Off air and on air.
First off, don't be airing my air out here.
Don't be airing my off air.
Don't be airing my off air on air, brother. That's something we ain't gonna do.
I'll edit that out. I'll put my foot down on that.
I don't air out your air-ons on air-ons. Motherfucker.
Aaron.
Hernandez.
All right. Speaking of
Gone
Aaron,
forever.
what did you say? You said something I wanted to talk about because you told me it yesterday. Off air. Wait, can I bring it up? Because it happened off air.
Yeah, as long as you're not airing me out.
You're putting
out my off-air air on it.
Off air, you said that.
New game for this episode. Every time you hear the word air, you got to take a shot.
All right. We got to make it smooth, though. We can't just. So I was breathing.
Oxygen.
And I took a dip. Whoa, I took a dip. I took a deep breath.
You took a what?
Deep breath. Sounds like. All right. What the fuck? What were you?
You said you wanted to talk about
yesterday. We were talking about.
Oh,
Oh, this is why I'm stalling. There's a country that I want to say their name, but I don't want to say their name or their ethnicity anymore on this podcast like that. And if we do, we have to spell it differently, like J-U, not
all right,
J-E.
Fair enough.
I'll edit the W out. But like jujitsu.
Yeah, I know.
Like we could get away with that.
Yeah, can't just be out here saying.
Or the other country. The country that those people are from.
Stolen
land. Yeah, we need a war. All right. Yeah, so that's gonna get confusing. Because then we need a name for the free place. The place that needs to be free.
Yeah,
I got 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
Actually, let me just do it now. All right, come on. Give me an... All right. So those two places are at war. We don't have to talk about it.
We can. It's current events. It's good to keep the people known.
Oh, bro, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. This is the thing with the quick questions, for real. Look. Listen. No. Listen. No.
God damn it.
Shut up, everyone.
Fucking spit it out, you slut.
When we're answering the quick questions, I know that we're bored, but we're entertainers, brother. We need to seriously, this is like sixth wall stuff. We need to pretend like every single podcast is for the new person watching us. As sad as it sounds, even if the people who have heard the podcast hear the same shit 50 times.
Yeah, if y'all don't like you can skip through it.
That's what I mean. Like, they could suck my fat one.
Suck my big toe.
What do you think? Am I crazy or no? Am I not right?
No, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Like, I get...
You're not wrong.
You just like, yeah, that's boring as fuck. Not really, but we just have to do it how we did it. Like, we're doing it now, then mix in some questions every once in a while. But when it's guests, that should be our thing.
No, we'll start it off with the guest. We'll start off with the...
And then in the middle, and then at the end. It needs to be dabbled in throughout the whole thing.
Like an Oreo. 3 phases.
Phase 2. Fight! Okay. That was my questions. This is yours.
Oh, you actually asked me questions?
I did ask you who you were and all that stuff. No one
Alright.
cares about anything else.
Yeah, I know, because you're gay. Where's the next
Hello,
place?
nice to meet you. I'm Brandon.
Nice to meet you. My name's Tom.
What podcast is this?
This is the Tom and Daniel podcast.
Okay. Where's Daniel?
Not available today.
Okay. Weird that you didn't just use your own name, but okay.
You're a guest.
Am I Tom? It's your podcast.
It's your podcast.
I just
Tom.
said your name.
I just said your name.
All right.
Your name's Tom.
Oh, what's up? What's
All right,
up,
no,
bro?
for- What's up, bro? I'm Dan.
What's up, Dan?
Welcome to the pod. What's your name?
My name's Klaus.
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 Okay.
I'm a German rapper.
You don't sound. Like
I'm actually a German.
You don't sound German.
I was raised in America.
Gross.
Project Operation Paperclip.
Where's the next place or first place you want to travel to?
The next or the first place? Probably back to my motherland.
Which is?
Mother Russia.
Oh. Can you speak some Russian for us?
I could, but then I would be activated.
Okay.
We don't want that.
Don't want you to get activated.
We don't want that.
Where's the next place you want to travel to?
Probably tomorrow. I heard that there's going to be some riots going on. That'd be a great event to travel to.
I'll be there.
Oh, perfect.
Not for funsies, for worksies.
That's funny. If you don't get that joke, turn this fucking podcast
Fuck
off.
out of here. Go watch fucking Theo Vaughn or some shit.
Yeah.
Elon Musk or Trump?
Ooh. The richest man or the most powerful? Two things I'm not.
Two things I'm the opposite of.
Probably the most powerful. I don't admire that. But after you get all the money in the world, the next thing you want?
Mars.
Interplanetary
This brother can't even
warfare.
speak. Border open or closed?
Closed.
If you lived in LA, would you be rioting right now?
Yes.
For what cause? Which side would you be on?
Get the Mexicans out. So, okay. I say we can't talk about one group of people. You're right. I just started talking about another group. No, why would I go and I would not protest. That's insane.
Those are the only people protesting.
Whites?
Bro, that's all I'd be seeing in the city.
Oh, true.
It's like they just want to fit in.
We're going tomorrow?
Yeah. Be there.
I saw a video of a dude that looked just like me. I could like not shower for a day or two, put my hair up, and then just go out there, wear a tie-dye shirt, and they would be like, my king.
Yeah, they'd be like, where have you been? How are the mountains?
Lead us.
Yo, for real.
I should just take over the libtards.
Some
I should
libtard hippie leader, bro, I swear.
I should run the protests.
Like, I look like Jesus? And
wow.
that guy over there, and that guy over there, and that guy over there.
It's an incredible psyop. What if I go and I lead the opposition into their doom?
Yo, the CIA might want you.
I'm open.
I am looking for a job.
I have a podcast. I have a platform.
Last time you gooned to your imagination.
Ooh. My imagination. Like a few months ago.
A man in nation?
What kind of fucking joke was that? You wrote that down? Time out.
No, I didn't write that down.
You wrote down, man. You have the phone in your hand. You wrote down a man in a nation?
Production wrote that down.
Must have been horny.
Well, he's just going into his imagination, so.
No, I was, let me go into a story because you're right. That's a little boring. Here you go. You all right?
I'm waiting for the story.
I got you. Put the phone down. It's going to be a long one. It's okay. Put the phone down.
How'd you goon?
I'm open to this. I was in Jamaica very recently. Oh, shit. Hey, if you were in Jamaica with me and you shared that bathroom with me.
I gooned in it.
With using my imagination. I was thinking, this isn't my usual setup and I want to get this done in this shower. How do I goon it off while being away from my phone? And I thought, let's just use the good old imagination. I had saw some hot tanks that day, so it was hot on my mind. And I was like, I could do this.
You're a real bad man.
Really bad man.
Real bad man.
Real imagination goons.
Real imagination going bad.
Real bad things, man. It was.
The evil
You're welcome.
things.
Girls, making AI of me doing that. This is.
Yeah, it's getting too good, brother.
Gas Digital is ridiculous. Like, this is why I don't tell people I have a podcast, because they're the type. You think people hate on us now?
Oh.
They're the type to literally, if we're live, while we're live, they will take a screenshot of us, AI generate me and you kissing, and post it. Dead ass. Like, this is regular. Yeah, it's hilarious.
No,
let's just for real do it so that they don't have to AI it.
Well, did you make a move on me just now?
Yo, come on.
Jeez. You about to go after this? You ever lie about taking a shit at your friend's house? You ever say go into the bathroom like, oh, I'm going to go take a whiz. And then you're in there for like 20, 30 minutes. And then one of your friends comes knocking on the door like, hey, man, I have to use the bathroom. Can you get out of there? And you're just sitting there all nervous because like you clogged the toilet and there's no plunger in sight.
That is, no. Have you ever had somebody walk in on you while you're
taking a dump? Yes.
What's their reaction?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like they saw a dead body?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is your dick like this? Your dick
just
like what's
off the toilet like an elephant trunk?
That's a great sight for them to see. What the fuck? Just, what the fuck? Yeah.
You don't face the back of the toilet?
Face.
That
would have been.
You don't face the tank.
That would have been hilarious. When somebody said, "Yeah," and they're just looking at my back. Have somebody ever walked in on you?
That thing is like you could put your phone on there.
Oh,
you roll up on it.
I never thought of that.
Dump at the same time.
Is that? Oh, that's allowed.
It's not illegal.
Are you sure?
Positive.
If I walked in on somebody doing that, I might call the police on them. So it's not illegal, but
there's a dude dumping backwards on the toilet. You need to get here soon.
Yeah, he's sick.
This dude is sick as fuck.
Wait, why don't people reverse feces on the toilet?
I don't know. I'm sure people have done it.
I feel like it's more convenient that way. Oh no, time out. If you do that, you would shit on the back of you would shit on the front of the toilet. You would release yourself on the front of the toilet.
Okay. It all goes to the same place.
He's like, oh shit.
It all goes to the same place.
No, like on the toilet seat.
No, how do you? Are you?
You would have to change the position of the toilet bowl to be like the toilet bowl's like this.
What toilet bowl are you shitting on? That's at a 45-degree angle.
This is not 45 degrees. It's like 10.
You're sitting at a slope.
You think the toilet's 90 degrees?
Yeah, like a chair.
I guess.
Let's go demonstrate. Bring the camera in.
Yo, we should do that.
What? So you ever lied about taking a shit at your friend's house?
No, but I've been walked in on. Well, I'm trying to think. I've definitely I've been to a house and been uncomfortable to
poop shy.
Yeah. So then I'm thinking, did I lie in that moment? But I wouldn't normally lie. But I wouldn't just come out and say, I gotta go number 2 here.
I gotta take a shit.
And I'm gonna sit backwards on your toilet.
I've definitely done that to you a couple of times.
You sat backwards on my toilet?
No, I came here and was like, I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, but that's normal. You also text me good morning.
My next question leading up to this is my next question. Have you ever gone to a public, this is my next question. Are you the type of person that can't go to the bathroom in a public restroom?
No, I can't.
Because I know some people, that's not a thing, they can't use public restrooms.
I used to be like that, but then I
was like that too at one point in time.
Well, like when?
Like when I was a kid.
Okay.
I would not want to take a shit in public.
I was like that till very old, probably till college.
You were just like, I gotta go.
Oh, pledging was like opening it up, and then I started to work outside of my house. I started to go to work, a real job. Yeah. It was like, you have to shit not in your house. Like, you just have to be
fear I have to get over.
Yeah, you have to just be and then once you
just go
once you shit in really bad spots, then it's like, oh, I can do this anywhere.
Construction site porta potties, brother.
Oh,
the worst places.
Oh,
dead of summer.
Everyone's mourning,
bro. In the dead of summer too.
Oh,
sometimes a porta potty wouldn't get cleaned out for like a week past due. Shit is literally sitting at the bottom rim.
No.
Yes.
Bro, I've seen some fucked up shit. That wasn't even supposed to be like. I've seen some, bro. PG Breaks. He's witnessed. He's seen some really terrible ones. Like,
These are just the struggles of a construction.
Yeah, you go in, bro, and you have to hold your shirt over your face just to take a piss. It's permeating in the sun beating down.
Oh.
I've been on a job site, brother. 4 porta potties, 4 shitters for about 100, 200 men.
Oof.
And they were way past due. Dudes were shitting on the floor.
No.
As long as they had a confined place to shit where no one can see them, bro. These people are nasty, bro. Construction workers are disgusting. We're disgusting.
That's gross.
We are gross.
That's a clip right there. I'm dead ass.
No.
It was a really good clip from the beginning, like things they don't tell you about the construction life. I had to take a shit on a porta potty. That is things they don't tell you about the construction life.
Like, I know people like that will wait until they get into the truck to drive around to go like get lunch and use a bathroom. Sometimes, brother, you got to do what you got to do.
Which is
use a shitter on site.
Oh. Do you ever lie to your boys and say, what do you say when you got a shit on the site?
I'll be like, yo, I'm going to take a
shit. Do you joke with PG Breaks ever? And you're like if you go to shit and then you know he has to, you gotta be like, you know what you're up.
No, I'll be like, go look what I left you.
Exactly.
But Pete's a dick, dude. He's the type of dude.
Smeared on the walls.
I don't want to. I don't even want to associate his name with what I'm about to say, because anyone that does construction is about to hear what I'm about to say, and they're gonna hate him for life.
True, so don't say it or edit it out. Say it.
So this one dude I know that does construction, right? One of my boys, he'll wait until the shitter gets cleaned out, gets sprayed, whatever. Fresh toilet paper loaded in. He'll go in, steal 2 rolls, put them in the truck, and then piss on the fresh ones.
Wait. Piss on the fresh what?
Rolls of toilet paper.
Why? Some people just want to see the world burn.
Yup, and laugh. Some people.
Wait. He would take the fresh pieces of toilet.
Because like they'll load up 2 in the spinny thing. That's what I'm calling it for now, the spinny thing.
Yes.
And then they stuff 3 or 4 in the chimney, the exhaust chimney. I know all the makers of a porta potty, bro. I've been in many. I was in one today. So he would go steal 2 freshies, put them in his pocket,
clear it out,
and then take the 2 other ones, put them on the thing, or put them in the urinal part, piss on those, turn around, piss on this toilet, turn around, and then pee up into the spinny thing.
Does he not think he's ever going to reuse this stuff?
That's why he grabs 2. That's why he steals 2 right off rip.
Oh, so he never has to worry.
Nope. But sometimes he doesn't tell his buddies and his coworkers.
And then
they're going in there and there's piss TP. PTP.
Oh shit! I want to keep that in.
What am I funny? Like, one of the funny parts though about like the porta potties, bro, is the graffiti and the art, bro.
That's great.
People really have some wild imagination. A lot of it's always some racist shit though. It's kind of funny. It's always like the Mexicans beefing with like the white people, and then literally everyone's just beefing, bro. It's all good, good humor.
Sounds like jail.
It's usually the trades too. The trades beef with each other a lot.
What are the assign for me the trades and their ethnicities?
Well, you.
That's funny to you?
No, because I was about to say usually the
say it.
I don't want to say because it's not always true, but like roofers are usually crackheads or Mexicans.
Because they work hard.
No, they're usually just crackheads.
Okay.
HVAC guys are usually sometimes drug addicts.
Crackheads. Okay.
Crackheads. Electricians are fucking softies. They're the princesses.
That makes sense. They come in last. They come last.
Usually, the guys that always are there first to go, like first to show up, last to leave, are always the real ones, bro. AKA the Glazers.
Are you a glazer?
I used to be.
They're definitely the real ones. You know who the real ones are to me? The framers.
Usually crackheads.
Are they? But they're whites.
No.
Don't lie.
Nope.
They're like the quarterback.
The drywallers are usually like a mix between like.
Is that not a good joke? No, it's not. It's pretty racist. Yeah, they're like the quarterback.
The drywallers are usually like Eastern Europeans.
Yes, that's what I'm
Russians.
imagining. I'm imagining more the wood on the outside erected.
A lot of Portuguese people do block and cement work.
Mm.
I don't know why.
Are you trying to tell me they kill people?
No.
Cement work is like I kill people.
Also, people are always going to say, well, this dude talking shit. You know what you can do? Suck my nuts.
Yeah. Fourth time you've mentioned the crowd of people. Just imagine they're just a crowd of randos. I told you, I think it got edited out, but I told you the story about,
What?
or did I even say it on here? After Legion of Skanks that night. And I walked outside and everybody was like, Brandon, Brandon. All the fans of Legion of Skanks, all the groupies. And I went over there and felt famous.
No.
There was a segment that I recorded for Legion of Skanks. I feel like I said it, whatever. But for the new people listening,
Exactly. See?
I'll say it again.
See? Now we're cooking.
I'm a podcaster. I know. I work for Legion of Skanks, Gas Digital. Okay, and on there, I was recording a bit known as Street, and it's where Jake would go out and he had to act mentally disabled and collect as much money as possible. He goes outside. He sucks. He flakes. He didn't want to do the role. He wasn't man enough. We send out the new intern, Josh. I'm the cameraman the whole time, an hour and a half outside. Josh comes outside. He does it, kills. Okay? That's what it looks like to the public. In the moment, I'm recording for an hour and a half. I cannot hear anything going on. I think I do the worst job possible. After I was done recording, I went inside and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, you probably can't use any of that footage. Like, I really fucked up. It's one of the only times I fucked up here. And it was really bad. Like, I had no idea what was going on. Then the show ends. Okay? They said we killed it. They said that we killed it. Like, what was really going on. We couldn't see what was happening. We couldn't see what was happening in the show, but the show was going great. So we go outside after the show. And as I walk outside, all of the Legion of Skanks groupies are there. Okay? Like, it's like 10, 15 people. And all I hear is, Brandon, Brandon. I see a few people waving me over, and I'm like, oh, shit. I'm walking out with production. Yeah, legit. I was like, oh, shit, what's going on, guys? And I walk over there, and the first thing they say to me is, you know when you record, you're not supposed to have your fingers in front of the camera? They say things like, oh, how hard was it to record that? You should have been farther away. They said hurtful things to me. And it made me realize I will never give a fuck what you guys have to say about me. I'm sorry that I literally looked at them and I was like, bro, I was standing out there for an hour and a half. I couldn't hear a word anybody was saying. I was just justifying my reasons for what I did.
Justifying your shit.
And the point is I don't care what the groupies say or the racists online, or people calling us racist. That just doesn't matter. It's just a crowd. And you see when you go over there, when you go over to the crowd because they're calling your name and you listen to them and they hurt your feelings, that shit hurts. So like, and it also feels good when they compliment you. I've gotten 100 times that's happened that I've gotten complimented, but the one time that hurt, I will never forget it way more than the million times I go out there and they're like, that was a great episode. You guys did great. I don't remember any of those times. All I remember is that one time I went out there and they were like, you suck.
Just laugh in your face.
Pretty much.
Have you ever given money to the homeless?
Yes. Not a lot.
No.
A couple dollars. I've more probably donated clothes and semen.
I have a lot of clothes I can donate.
I've had sex with a lot of homeless people.
Whoa, scandalous.
Hello there. I'm sorry to interrupt this lovely, beautiful, phenomenal podcast number 61. But a quick reminder to like, follow, and subscribe. You can get the full video versions on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not, who cares? Now let's get back into the show. Where's Dan? Show.
Well, I'm waiting for you to sit down. When's the last time you shoplifted?
Ooh, when I was a child. Not even a child. Elementary school. Walgreens. Walgreens with probably one of my boys that I will... True, it was with... I'm not even going to say his name. Why do that to him? I take responsibility. But we stole a lot of things from Walgreens. And I got caught with things like in my pants one time walking out. And then I was like, I swear I'll be right back. I'm going to bring the money and pay. And the dude just let the little kid, like, I was little as hell. I was probably like literally 11, 12 years old. And he let me go, and I never went back. Thank God.
Did you have the stuff still?
No, he took the stuff at that moment. But I had taken hundreds and hundreds of dollars of merchandise over the course of a span.
And just reselling it in school for a small profit.
No, I didn't make any profit from it. That would be illegal.
Stole it.
I gave it all away as a sort of...
Like a Robin Hood.
Some would say I was the Robin Hood of Walgreens.
The Walgreens. No, the Robin Hood.
Yeah, the Robin Hood of... Yeah, to my local... Yeah. Don't do that, because then they'll triangulate where we are and who we are, and they'll shoot us. They'll kill us.
I just said packs.
Packs of cacks. All right.
Whoa.
Have
All
fun.
right.
Have
Come
fun.
on. Come on. Are you done?
Are you done?
Have you ever called your girlfriend? Oh. Have you ever called your ex-girlfriend?
No, these are the best. These are the best questions.
No, I messed it up. I asked it incorrectly. Have you ever called your ex-girlfriend after a night of drinking with the boys and ended up pissing yourself in your sleep?
No.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone?
Give me my phone. My shit has to charge.
James Earl Jones is Mufasa? Question mark? Lion King or Mickey Mouse?
Oof. James Earl Jones as Mufasa. I mean, that's just something to talk about, am I right?
Ease.
Was James Earl Jones...
I don't even know.
You didn't see the last question production written down here? The last thing on his mind for the day.
No. My answer is no.
Ooh.
I can't answer that. You can ask that.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
And just so we know, how are we ending the podcast? Oh,
Dude.
yeah. So,
That was great.
I need a new phone.
This new phone is dope.
The Apple is just taking a bite out of me.
It's falling too far off the tree.
It is. You said AI was getting crazy.
Bro, my TikTok has just been filled with these AI videos of Sasquatch and Yeti walking through the woods, but they're like just straight up bros. And like in one they did a bunch of, and another one they did like in one they did a bunch of illicit things.
Mm-hmm.
They're running around the woods going crazy.
Okay.
And then another one they
show us.
stall.
I bet you they did things like cool things like hang out with the bros. Wait, is it like AI? Like,
yeah, it's AI.
Like it looks dumb realistic or it looks fake?
It looks dumb realistic.
Okay. Like Google Velo 3, have you seen those?
No.
Look at what that is. That shit's insane.
All right, wait. Here's one. All right, this isn't the one I was talking about, but this is a similar one.
Wifey said I needed a job.
Oh yeah, I've seen these. Yeah,
Dust has me drier than a nun's cunt.
Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, not this one specifically, but
Been in
yes.
here for 45 minutes. Told him I had explosive diarrhea. Truth is, just needed a midday jerk. Yo, hurry the hell up. Jack Shack is occupied.
Jack Shack.
How would you call this working hard? Not as hard as your wife rode my hammer last night.
So apparently you can't bang your foreman's wife, cook squirrels on the welder, and use the Porta John as
This is crazy. True, it will become indistinguishable
I'm
from
getting
reality.
so fucking scammed when I'm older.
I mean, that look. To be honest, though, you know what will make us separate from that? Like, that looks way too professional.
No, like, dude,
You'd have to tell the AI to look really dumbed down.
when I'm old, bro, like in my 80s, I'm getting fucking scammed.
Why?
That shit's gonna catch me, bro.
Oh,
What?
why?
So easily. They'll trick the fuck out of my old ass.
I guess.
Unless I'm prepared.
You shouldn't be scrolling on your fucking TikTok page at 80 years old.
Who said TikTok, bro? I'm saying like insurance people.
Can we make an app that exists when you're 80 years old? What do you think the apps will be?
An app that instantly blends all your food up because you're fucking old and you can't chew.
How about an
That
app
was stupid.
for... That was pretty bad. They should have an app for hitmen.
Okay, they definitely do.
They definitely do. I always think celebrities have. If I was a celebrity, if I had fuck celebrity, if I had a lot of money, right, I would make a cell phone service that like never like
They have one.
they do, right?
Dude, the world elites definitely have a cell phone
They
service. or
that never
communication
goes
service that
out.
never goes out.
Yeah, like no Verizon, bro.
No.
Like straight fuck star, like
And it works everywhere, anytime,
yeah,
any
something
place,
along like undisclosed
locations,
networks that aren't
underground
even
bunkers, mountains, caves.
canyons.
Mm-hmm. Can't go in the Grand Canyon, apparently.
Would it be racist if Elon told Trump? Well, if Trump told Elon to go back to Africa,
Yeah,
why? He's African,
I don't know.
and they don't want him
Sounds
because
kinda
he's
racist.
white.
Where's it supposed to go? Australia? I don't know.
Does he have to go any? That's why he doesn't go anywhere.
Well, he just sits in, does his thing until he goes to Mars.
You think he's really gonna go to Mars?
Dude, I know he's
There's
going
an
to
app
Mars.
that you could go place a bet. Will he go to Mars by 2030?
By 2030 is a little soon.
So place the bet.
I'm going with the over.
Over. Shh.
What, do you think he's going to go to Mars or no?
In his lifetime, no.
Really?
Yeah. We didn't even go to the moon, brother.
Really high?
You think they've been to the moon? Let's go back to day one on our podcast. You think we went to the moon, bro?
No, it was all filmed in a movie studio.
But it was filled in a Hollywood basement. And space may be the final frontier, but it's filled in a Hollywood basement. And I could still hear names and the sound and the sayings and the play in the station. What? No, you can. I just didn't want you to say it. It's like, I'm going to blur those all out.
Yeah, you're real.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, what other words can we not say?
You want to see the list?
Yeah, actually, I do want to see the list. I need to be informed.
This is the good things that you work at with a professional podcaster. Watch this. There's a list for you, brother.
Oh, there's a list for me? Ooh, I'm getting behind the scenes pictures. Why are you sending a picture of your butthole in the group chat for work?
Oh, shit. Sharing this list of slurs and other words. Okay, we can't say C word, P word, D
Stop it,
word,
really?
D word. Wow. We can't say somebody was swimming and not their front side. The internet will get it. Can you read these?
So you send it to me. Can't read that far. My eyes closed already.
I don't trust you with this list.
Why? You just send it to yourself?
Because you're a chicken sucker. You're a chicken sucking man. You're a chicken sucking erectus. This is all right. How do I do this? I'm gonna flash a photo of this up on the podcast. Okay. So if you're on Spotify or YouTube, go there and
Don't
watch
share
it.
this.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna flash it really fast, a picture of it, like really fast, right now. It was there. You can pause it on there if you want to see the words that you're
What they
allowed to
say.
say and not say. Save what?
It's confidential information.
They could see the. Well, how?
What?
The last fucking 5 minutes of podcasting really fucking sucked if they can't see it.
All right, let them see it.
All right, no, let's not let them see it. You're right. We're not gonna let you see it. Let's keep it to ourselves.
I don't know. It's your job, brother.
Yeah, but
I
I
don't know if
guess
you can share that kind of stuff.
I put people on, bro. I want the community to grow and build. If I grow and build and I have access
You
and
wanna put
knowledge
them
to
on?
information,
Go ahead, put them on, man.
you're right. I don't want to put them on.
No, don't put them on.
Flashbacks.
No, don't put them on.
Dan thinks putting people on is cool. And I'm realizing putting people on is bad. You can create a monster. You want to create a monster?
Yes.
Come on.
What'd you do?
All right. Is your captain of Air India speaking? It seems that we were erected for the appropriate amount of time, and now we're going to be taking the plane down. Will Superman please come to the front of the plane? Indian Superman, please, to the front of the plane.
This is Indian Man Superman.
Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Peace.
The prank then comes and show. The brand then it's the brand then show.
Come watch the show. Come bring all of your